Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Time. Today we'll be going over some insane things movie studios have done to keep secrets because trust me, it is actually literally insane. Let's get into the video and you'll see. Number 10, top secret superhero casting, Shazam! When Shazam first came out in April 2019, fans were expecting to be introduced to 5 new superheroes in addition to the film's titular hero, and that was no accident. Director David F. Sandberg didn't want any information getting leaked about the film's final showdown featuring grown-up superhero versions of Billy Batson's foster siblings, which made casting these adult alter egos a challenge. Actors auditioning for the roles weren't given scenes from the script to read, but instead read entirely new lines written to give the actors just an idea of their character's personality without revealing any top-secret plot information. The plan worked as the actors they cast fit the roles perfectly, and the film's finale remained a secret.
Okay, can you fly?
Okay, let's do this.
Number 9, marketing mysteries and theories, Cloverfield. During the making of Cloverfield, J.J. Abrams and Paramount wanted to be entirely in control of how much information about the film was made public, and everything released was extremely calculated. The first teaser was created using entirely unique footage specifically to inspire speculation about the film, instead of using clips from the film itself. It was a risky move limiting the information available about the movie, but it definitely paid off. The internet went crazy over speculation about the film, specifically about what the mysterious monster would look like. This led to packed theaters for opening weekend as fans eagerly waited to see if their theories were correct. Number 8, a post-production funeral, The Dark Knight Rises. When audience anticipation at an all-time high, all eyes were on Christopher Nolan and the production of this Batman trilogy third installment, which made avoiding spoilers pretty tricky. In particular, the funeral scene for Bruce Wayne toward the end had to be handled with great care so that anyone who happened to see the filming process would not leak information about the film's plot. Nolan had the art department create a fake gravestone with the name of another character, Miranda Tate, written on it to be digitally replaced with Bruce Wayne, later in post-production. Additionally, Christian Bale was called to set that day, so no one would suspect that the funeral was for his character. Number 7, Iron Man's Endgame ending, Avengers Endgame. With over 10 years of cinematic build-up leading to this blockbuster film, keeping plot secret under wraps was a high-stakes task not everyone was trusted with handling. The film's most closely guarded secret was the filming of Tony Stark's funeral scene. It was such an important secret that some of the cast, including known blabbermouths Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland, were told that they were filming a wedding, not a funeral. Rewatching that scene with this knowledge is a testament to the incredible filmmaking that went into this production. As the somber funeral is so tragic and moving, one would never think it could be mistaken for a wedding. Number 6, Drew Barrymore dies first, Scream. Scream was a slasher flick unlike any that came before it. Thanks to some carefully thought out and clever subversions of the horror genre itself, the first example of this was early on in the film but had months of build-up behind it. Drew Barrymore was easily the film's biggest star, and being in all the trailers and posters leading up to the film's release, it seemed like a guarantee she would be the movie's last girl who would eventually survive in the end. This seemed so inevitable that when Barrymore's character was killed off in the first scene, audiences were completely blindsided. Her death proved that no one was safe from the killer, not even a major celebrity. Number 5, Bruce Willis becomes ambidextrous. The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis's left-handedness almost gave away one of the biggest plot twists in film history, but luckily he was willing to go the extra mile to keep the ending a surprise. In order to film a close-up shot of Willis circling a passage in a book, the actor had to learn to write with his right hand instead of his dominant left, so that viewers wouldn't notice his wedding ring was missing. The audience wasn't supposed to notice the missing ring until the character himself notices at the end of the film, leading him to realize he's actually dead. Such a small detail could have been easily overlooked, but shows how much care was taken to keep the twist a surprise. Number 4, a frighteningly realistic marketing campaign, The Blair Witch Project. Everything about this film was meant to blur the line between fictional horror movie and real-life documentary, whenever possible. Including its downright scary marketing, the movie, though fictional, presents itself as a completely true account of the disappearance of 3 student filmmakers who were searching for the legendary Blair Witch. The urban legend was made for the movie, but its promotional website filled with fabricated police reports and interviews about the missing students certainly felt real. Missing person flyers with images of the 3 main actors were passed out at screenings, and the IMDb page listed the actors as missing presumed dead for a year following the film's release. The mystery captivated audiences, and the film was a huge success.
Oh God, my Lord, and now begin.
Number 3, a cast full of Kaiser Soze's The Unusual Suspects. Criminal mastermind Kaiser Soze is as elusive as he is notorious, so much so that the mystery of the true identity even perplexed the cast members of The Usual Suspects. To protect the secret of the heart of the film, director Bryan Singer managed to convince multiple actors that their character was secretly Soze. Gabrielle Byron, who played Dean Keaton, was so convinced that he was playing Soze that it led to an argument in the parking lot during filming. This misdirection ensured that even if information about Kaiser Soze's real identity were to be leaked to the public, it would probably be incorrect or misleading information, and audiences could keep guessing up until the film's final reveal.
He kills their parents and their parents' friends. He burns down the houses.
Number 2, Alfred Hitchcock locks up Psycho secrets. Psycho. Decades before the movie enthusiasts had to dodge spoilers online, Alfred Hitchcock was doing the most he could to keep information about Psycho from spreading to people who hadn't yet seen it. Critics weren't allowed to any private screenings before the film premiered, and Hitchcock brought as many copies of the book as he could so no one would know the plot in advance. After Psycho was released in theaters, Hitchcock encouraged theaters to lock their doors so no one would be able to come in late, and recorded a message to audiences imploring them not to share what they had seen with anyone else. To this day, Psycho's unbelievable twists continue to shock and terrify viewers.
As he told them, why? This, of course, is...
Number 1, George Lucas keeps his entire crew in the dark. Star Wars Episode 5: The Empire Strikes Back. It may be one of the most well-known movie plot twists of all time, but there was a time when only 3 people in the entire world knew who Luke Skywalker's father was. The day this unforgettable scene was filmed, Darth Vader's actor delivered an alternate line, "Obi-Wan destroyed your father," which was dubbed over with the original line during the editing process. At the time of filming, director Irvin Kershner, Mark Hamill, and George Lucas were the only ones who knew about the film's big twist, so it would have been easy to determine the source of any potential leaks. Thankfully, the big secret was safe, and this much-anticipated sequel was able to live up to the hype surrounding it.
Sitting there on the shelf. So as soon as the film was successful.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.